Hey, I hope you are having a lovely day. Let me know how you are in the comments. In today's video, we are going to talk about how to take care of ourselves. Self-care is literally so important. It's so important to me as well. I literally live by it. Anytime I'm not feeling it, I just go with treat myself, take care of myself, and tomorrow is a new day. So yeah, I'm gonna share some of my favorite self-care ideas with you guys. If you like positivity, lifestyle related content like this, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I've got new videos every Sunday. Anyway, let's just get into this video. The first step to self-care is not necessarily an actual activity, but it's a mindset. Basically, when you're having a bad day, sometimes you just need to accept it. Everyone has bad days every now and again. Some people have more bad days than others, some people have less, but a bad day is a bad day regardless. If you're not feeling it, that's okay. The first step is literally just to accept that today just might not be your day and tomorrow it's gonna get better, but today it's not. So it's time to take care of yourself. Once you've established that it is one of those days, it's time to literally just look after yourself and your body and do everything for you, basically. I'm going to tell you some of the things that I do when I'm having one of those days. These are in no particular order. It is literally just a random set of things that I may or may not do depending on my mood. The first thing I like to do sometimes is to go outside. Sometimes I think I feel awful because I've been cooped up inside for too long, and especially with lockdown, I'm sure that's happening for a lot of us. So literally going inside just feels like a different kind of release. Yeah, it just feels so good, refreshing. It always makes me feel more alive and more awake. And sometimes going outside alone like just improves the rest of the day for me, so I don't actually need to take the day off anymore. But yeah, that's my first tip. I love it. The next thing I like to do on a bad day is exercise. The hardest part of this is actually getting up, getting ready and doing a workout. It can be so difficult when I'm just not feeling it, and I'm sure you guys understand that too. Sometimes like going for a walk helps, and that kills two birds with one stone because that's getting outside and doing a bit of physical activity. But yeah, if I can, I will do like an at-home workout or go for a run, because even though I don't feel like it before starting the workout, I always feel better after a workout. Like, I'm sure most of us know that exercise releases endorphins and all those like feel-good chemicals, and I think like it genuinely works. It works for me anyway. So yeah, if you have a workout that you really like, or if you enjoy running from time to time, then on a bad day it's actually not a bad idea because it can make you feel better straight after. Next up, sometimes I like to do something that I love. So this could literally be anything. Sometimes I will journal or draw in my bullet journal because that just calms and relaxes me. I really like drawing and making just like bright and colourful pieces, so I might do that. I might do a little bit of ballet, like I might dance, because I've said before like dancing makes me so happy, so if I'm able to do that I will. Or I might watch dancing because that makes me happy too. Or watch your favourite TV show, watch your favourite movie, like get cozy in bed, wear your coziest clothes and watch that. And then another thing which is so helpful to do is reading. If you're really enjoying the book that you're reading, or if there's a book you really enjoy, it will literally just transport you to another place and you can forget about how awful your day is going. And I always find that so helpful and so relaxing. Yeah, do something you love, do something that you enjoy, because it's going to take your mind off the other stuff. If it's good enough, it might even make you forget how awful you were feeling before. Okay, so next up for things I like to do on a self-care day is talk to my friends if I'm in the mood to. So I'm sure all of us have days where we're in such a bad mood where we would rather not see anyone, not talk to anyone, just stay in our little hole of awfulness, and that's completely fine. Like sometimes you need that and you should just give yourself that time. But you might be in the mood to talk to someone. In that situation, definitely do talk to someone, whether it be to tell them what's wrong because you want to talk about that, or to just talk about something else entirely to take your mind off what's wrong. Either one works. Make sure that the person you want to talk to is okay with hearing about your bad day, because they might not be in a position to help you on that day, but if they are, go for it. If you feel like you don't have someone you can talk to, feel free to message me. And also there's loads of like anonymous chat services. I feel like getting your feelings out or talking to someone as a distraction is very, very helpful. Okay. The next idea, the next self-care idea, is actually a new one that I've started doing recently, and it is to make yourself your favorite food. I absolutely love this one because firstly it makes me get up and do something, so it makes me feel productive. It makes me feel like I'm achieving something, even though I'm literally just cooking for me to eat. And also I'm like in the mood to cook because I know I'm making something I'm gonna love. Whether it be a frozen food meal with a bunch of ketchup or like a proper like meal that you've actually cooked, whichever one you're in the mood for, just do it. It will feel so good to look after yourself like that, I promise. And then you get to eat amazing food after. Since starting this, I do it every time now because good food is the way to make me happy, and maybe it's the way to make you happy too, so give it a go. My final self-care idea for a bad day is my favourite idea of them all, and one I do a lot, and that is to have a pamper session. Honestly, I feel like there is no better feeling than like exfoliating, cleansing, coming out feeling like a new person, new face, new hair, fresh. It makes me so happy. I feel like most people enjoy a good pamper session because you're really taking care of yourself with a pamper session, and it feels nice to be taken care of, and someone else doesn't have to do it. You can do it. That's the whole point of a self-care day, and I feel like a pamper session just gives you the top feeling of being cared for. It does that for me anyway. So yeah, pamper session. Use your favorite skincare. Add extra steps into your skincare routine. Wash your hair if you're feeling it. Shave if you shave. Even like do your nails maybe. Give yourself a fresh set of nail polish. Whatever it is, just do it. Honestly, I don't think there's any better feeling. Okay, so that was the last like self-care idea, but I have something else that I want to add on to the end in terms of like when you've had a bad day. So it's a bit random, but when I've had a bad day and not gotten anything done and just had a self-care day, I do feel better at the end, but sometimes I feel guilty about having not done anything else, like my uni work for example, because that does not come into a self-care day. But the first thing to that is obviously you should not feel guilty. Like I said at the start, if it's one of those days, you've got to look after yourself. But something that helps me feel less guilty is at the end of the day, I make a list of all the things that I will plan to achieve tomorrow. And it will be an achievable list. For example, finish notes for one topic or something like that. And that will make me feel better because I'll know that I've had this day to reset and tomorrow I'm gonna get things done. And yeah, basically making that list at the end of the day always really helps me and just brings everything together and makes me feel really ready to get back into life, if that makes sense. I guess that's everything I have to say about self-care days for now. I hope I've given you plenty of ideas to try out, and hopefully you guys feel more like you can give yourself a self-care day if you need one, and you should give yourself a self-care day if you need one. In the comments, please tell me your favourite self-care ideas, because like I've already said, I love self-care and I will always take on new self-care ideas. As I said at the beginning, please do go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more of me. Thank you so much for watching and I hope you enjoyed.